Okay, let's try this cubic equation calculus question. It says state the coordinates of the intercepts of this function, this cubic function of f with the axes. Well, it's in two forms. This form is great for finding the y-intercept. And this is sometimes called the x-intercept form. It's great for finding the x-intercepts. You just have to be able to read it. If x is 0, you get the y-intercept. That must be -3. And what would make y, this is f of x, y, what would make it 0? Well, -1 plus 1 would be 0. And 3 minus 3 would be 0. So -1 and 0 and 3 and 0 work. And there you go. That is your y-intercept. And these are your x-intercepts. Let's call them A and B. I'm calling this one C. You don't have to call them. There's the x-intercepts. There's the y-intercept. Boy, that's easy. Put a 0 in there. See what makes y 0. -1 and 3. Wow, easy. Now, determine the coordinates of the stationary points. That's another word for a turning point. Something special happens at the turning points. The gradient is 0. That means we take the derivative, that's this thing here, make it equal 0. So here's the derivative, 3x squared minus 2x minus 5. You have to be able to do that. To multiply it in front and bring it down 1. Derivative of 3 is 0. You make it equal 0. You factor, or use a formula if you've got real factoring problems, and you will find that there are two things that make the gradient 0. That's x is -1 or x is 5/3. Hey, this -1 and 0 must be a turning point, but it's an x-intercept. Whenever you've got a squared, it'll turn right on that x-axis, and that's pretty useful. You need to know the shape of this thing here. We've got everything figured out. Oh, -1 and 0. But how are we going to figure out what y value fits with 5/3? 5/3. We just take 5/3 and f of -1 was 0. We knew that over here. But if we put 5/3 in our calculator, put it in here or here, we will get -9,48 out for our y coordinate. Well, now we've got the coordinates of the turning point. Let's call it E as -1 and 0, and F 5/3 and -9/48. You don't have to label them like this. Now you have to know that x cubed, it's like an unhappy parabola connected to a happy one. That's the shape it takes. It goes up at the end. And that's how we know we're going to be able to sketch it in the next question. But there you go.